This is so fucking difficult, dude. What is up? Method More here for the EDM first reaction for August 10th, 2010. We got 282 miles left on this road trip. Let's get right into it with Work For You by Medasin featuring Kazmoon. If you're already a fan of Medasin, you're gonna I think absolutely love this song. Just really melodic, sort of like tropical beach vibes, but extra laid back, not like that watered down like tropical dance hall that's like more in sort of mainstream right now. And also one last thing is Kazmoon flowed I think really well with that beat. Even the fact that the vocals were laid on top of the like sort of drop, more intense instrumental section, it just flowed really well. Really good song. I wouldn't change anything about it. Next song is WTF by Herobust. Playing it. This has been the intro to all this set, so I'm already kind of aware of it, and I think a lot of you guys are too.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Some of his basses that he uses in trap translate really well into dubstep, like surprisingly well.
What the fuck?
Standard like dope dubstep song. Pretty standard except for like Herobust's usual ingenuity when it comes to any sort of song he does. So not something I'm gonna be listening to in everyday life, but totally dope to see live. Oh my god, we got next up is Coming Home by ZHU featuring Majid Jordan. ZHU has been killing it with the features. He had Tame Impala, and now he's got Majid Jordan. Those are like really solid people you want to be artistically working with. Hey. Here we go, here we go. Oh, that's Six singing, holy shit. I love coming home to you. Hey. Coming home, coming home. I love coming home. God, it's so pretty. I love coming home. This music for this video. Look at that. I hope I'm not being too hyped, but like, that's one of my favorite Majid Jordan songs, and I like a lot of Majid Jordan. Damn, that's like some really good R&B. Like, I don't even know if that's like, it was like barely any like house elements that like ZHU usually has, but I think ZHU's fans will also like it too. Just really good songwriting. I thought the vocals and just the hooks and everything was just really good. There's some subtle production things. Yeah, nah, buttery as hell. Good job, ZHU. I actually like that more than Tame Impala song too. Okay, next up is Warrior by Barely Alive featuring Head City. Yeah, what do you have to say, Johnny? Can I do like
any song like this where it's going like boom 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 boom? It just takes me back to the days where I was playing Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition.
Oh
and
yeah.
Just going in street races and just having one
the
of those
high BPM songs.
Yeah, just blasting in my ears, and just flying.
On any given race in like Midnight Club, like it just the start of the race, you hear that bass line coming out, and you're like, all right, here we're about to go. Next up is Weird Machine by DROELOE. Chill so far. Not me. Can you hear the hook? Like I can't hear what the hook's saying. I can hear it now, but like I could not hear it during that whole drop. Compared to the Medasin song, which is so much more clear what that dude was saying. I like this little like country, little hoedown tempo. Big traffic. No big surprise from DROELOE here. I mean, a lot of their signature instrumentation, and I don't think it was the strongest vocal they've had on their project, or like even lead, to be honest. When it comes to sort of future bass stuff, I think there has to be some sort of inventive, experimental type wow moment in the song, and that just didn't really have it. Next song is Underground by Rickyxsan. Okay. Yeah, second drop over first one, for sure. Another flash in the pan banger from Rickyxsan. Not like a huge surprise. I think the second drop I liked a little bit more than the first, just because just had that really nice grimy bass. Didn't really expect it. Not my favorite Rickyxsan song, but not a huge L either. Not a huge L either. Next up is Kingdom by Gorgon City. It's a really sort of standard vacation to Florida with your besties beach song, especially like within like Gorgon City's catalog. Like, I've definitely heard better, so it's another skip. Next song is After Dark by Seven Lions. It's some crazy high BPM trance shit. I can feel it. Vocalist sort of sounds like Zoo. Tomorrowland, are you ready? Personally, the first half of that song was sort of a snooze fest, like really standard side trance. Nothing big surprise from Seven Lions, but then at the end there, he had in some lasers, and that just got me into the whole vibe, and now I like the song quite a bit more. I don't think this is necessarily the psytrance song that I'm going to recommend to anyone that's not into that, especially that higher BPM kind of music. You know, if you're in that psytrance, I'd give it a listen for sure. Next up is Dear Sense by Louis the Child, featuring Max. The thick 808. Gold. I love the little synth in the back, the cutoff. I'm gonna be honest, that's like the first time I've really been impressed by a Max vocal performance. I know he's been on quite a few tracks, especially this year, but I've never heard anyone kind of pull off sort of like a electric pop from like early 2000s sort of. It just sounded very raw, pretty minimal, but I don't think it's gonna be everyone's cup of tea, especially like compared to other Louis the Child songs, but
I liked it.
I think that was very, very pleasant. Next up is Step Back by Afrojack. This sounds like your standard like hard trap banger, so dogs are going to be very impressed. This is that #1 DJ kind of shit right here. See, we're gonna get the screamo synth in a second. This song could have come out at any point in the past 4 years and you wouldn't even know. Like,
Yeah.
there's nothing that's like very modern sounding about it or
It's just
anything.
Afrojack.
Yeah, dude, it was fine.
That's like Afrojack.
Any sort of typical revealed recording or wall recording release. Next up is El Diablo by Carnage and Sludge. It's featuring Sludge, guys. Sludge. The worst thing about this song, okay, so the drop's like, whatever, you know, super in your face, like they're gonna be disrespectful as shit. But the worst part of the song though is the interludes and the builds are like the most minimal, like no one gives two fucks about them. It's not, they're barely even music. It's literally just like an organ, but it has nothing like to grab your attention. So it literally just goes from like 0 to 10% energy at best to like 120 energy. Okay, yeah, that's enough of that rant. Another kind of skip on the DJ Carnage song. Next up is Steel Mogu by Igloo Ghost.
Very interesting.
Yeah, there's going to be a whole lot more to it too.
You can like stick with like a bass line.
Definitely more trappy and hard than some of the songs on the last album. One thing is I can't tell like the structure of the song. Like I don't know where we're at right now. It's sort of all just melting together. It's just hard to pick up on the structure and where the hook points of the album are, because it's just really like so much hitting you at once, and it's certainly creative and expressive, but it's just so new. The last song is Galantis' remix of Summer Days by Arizona. It's a really like deconstructed disco house song. It's got that guitar riff, it's got the horns, but at the same time it sounds super Galantis-y. Dope-ish.
Galantis is like an artist that like I think a lot of people just accept.
It's like a Galantis' version of a disco house song. Like it had the guitar riff, it had the horns. It was like that low tempo, wasn't like too turned, but it was definitely like groovy. And I also thought the Latin romantic vocal was really good, so good synergy on the song. All right, those were all the new EDM for August 10th. Dude, we forgot to play the new Kayzo song. The last song is Forever by Kayzo and Gammer, the real last song. Kayzo right there. Yeah, if you took like trance, hardstyle, and dubstep, you kind of just like put them together, you're gonna get kind of something like that, which is pretty cool. Yeah, no, they let the chords really shine there in proper hardstyle fashion, and then the bass design and stuff was actually really cool. Super hard. If you're a fan of Kayzo's Overload, you're definitely gonna be a fan of the song because it's kind of that same continuation. And also shout out to Gammer, because Gammer is just really consistent lately, and you can add that to the list. Yeah, so those were all the songs. I think we started off really strong with the Medasin song, the new Zoo, Barely Alive with Madhead City was also really cool. I'm definitely gonna be adding a couple songs, and they're all kind of different genres, so that's cool when all of the slots are sort of filled. Let me know what you guys thought were your favorite songs below. If I missed any songs, also let me know. This has been an EDM First Reaction for August 10th, 2018. I'll see you guys next time.